Katrice Maihi Carroll was brutally stabbed to death inside her Napier home in 2008.
He's holding her around the throat.
Yeah, because I'm frightened. I feel frightened.
I'm seeing a knife.
The chest. She must have been stabbed in the chest.
Discovered lying naked on the floor, her family were in shock.
She was found with 6 stab wounds.
Terrible day. Terrible.
There were multiple suspects.
Did you kill Katrice?
No, I did not kill Katrice.
But the case was thrown out on the first day
That was another blow.
because there was no evidence.
All of the forensic stuff that they needed had got washed away.
Leaving the family without answers.
Who would do such a terrible thing to such an innocent person?
Two of Australasia's top psychics will attempt to contact the spirit of Katrice Maihi Carroll.
Something happened here.
Oh, I feel sick.
I felt it here.
There's blood on the carpet.
There was blood on the carpet.
Hoping to give the family the closure they so desperately need.
I just missed her so much. I still do.
No one has ever been found guilty of Katrice Maihi Carroll's homicide. Her family have come to sensing murder in the hope of finding new clues regarding her death. Psychics Sue Nicholson and Deb Webber have travelled to Napier to reopen Katrice's cold case. The rules for sensing murder are clear. The psychics have no prior information about the victim or the filming locations. They are filmed on separate days. Their job is to provide the victim's name, age, sex, and details of how and when the person died. Correct answers are sometimes confirmed by the film crew.
I feel more of a gentle energy, of a female energy, a gentle soul.
She's friendly. She's smiling. She's gentle.
I'm getting a female, but I feel like there's this massive smile, big smile.
She keeps giving me a flash of others in the family, so I'd say big family. She's one of the younger ones, not one of the older ones in the family. Keep getting dark skin. So she's Māori.
Katrice was from a large Māori family. She was the youngest of 7 siblings.
She must have been close to her dad.
Everybody's got a bestie. Well, it was Katrice and Dad. She loved Dad.
I feel she had, she's not good health.
Did she get headaches or something? Maybe she got headaches. She keeps shaking.
At age 15, Katrice was diagnosed with epilepsy and would suffer fits.
When she'd have one, she would always be very tired, and she'd go to sleep. And when she'd wake up, she'd have like a migraine headache.
She had medication or something. She needs medication, or she was supposed to have medication. She might have been on medication or something.
Deb is correct. Katrice used medication but continued to suffer crippling headaches for the rest of her life. Katrice married at a young age and started a family. She proved to be a stern but loving mother.
Growing up with my mum, she was real hard on us girls. Always had rules there. I think just ways to
Clean up, make your bed.
yeah, looking after us.
But the stresses of daily life took its toll on her marriage.
She had quite a lot of ups and downs emotionally with a partner.
So I'd say there must have been separation in the family. With her marriage.
She was separated from them.
She separated from Don in 2004, moving into a flat on Cottrell Crescent.
She had her own space. She could have the mokos and the kids went to visit her and stuff.
Okay, she's telling me about her house. She tried to keep it nice and tidy.
She's neat and tidy, loved her home. It's not a big home, it was a small home.
She was very proud of her house, to look after her house.
The house was always spotless. You couldn't fault it. So, she was very house proud.
She said she would make up the bed in the lounge for her grandchildren to stay. She used to love them coming to stay, to visit her, and that's where they would sleep, in the lounge.
Yeah, she always just set it up. By the time she knew the kids were coming, it would be all set up. Yeah, in the lounge.
She must have seen her kids all the time. She must have had contact with her children constantly because I keep seeing them. I'm just wondering if she babysat the grandchildren or something.
The girls would always be looking for babysitter if they wanted to go out, and it was always Mum. Mum, can you look after, the muggles?
Katrice lived a good life and had a loving family, so her murder was completely out of the blue.
Someone came into her house. Someone came into her home and did this.
He came straight into the house. He must have something in her face or punched her in the face or something.
Blood. Trying to show me blood.
I see blood over here, so I feel like I'm seeing a knife.
So she was stabbed at home.
She was stabbed. And her clothes are partly removed.
And the headache must have hit her or something too.
She was found naked. She'd received trauma to the head and she had been stabbed about 6 or 7 times.
There's pain in my back, which is really unusual. It's down low. Oh, see, that's really stabbing me in the back. That's really weird.
The knife was left there. The big knife, like a carving knife or something. It's a big knife. She's trying to show me the knife. Did it come? Okay, show me the knife. Did it come for your house? If you show me again, I feel like that actually, I don't know, it came from her house.
Sue is correct. The knife used to stab Katrice came from her kitchen and was left at the scene.
A couple of days or something before her body was found. It wasn't straight away. She keeps giving me a couple of days, night, day type of thing. I don't think months. It feels more like days. She's also a couple of days. She keeps saying couple of days. Still repeating it to me.
Katrice was killed sometime on Saturday evening and found by family members on Monday morning, a couple of days after her death.
I was seeing her in that lounge, face down.
The lounge, bed.
She was found lying face down next to a bed in the lounge. The murder of Katrice Maihi Carroll was devastating for the community of Maraenui. Who could have committed such a heinous crime?
Yeah, it's like I feel like, I keep getting like I should be safe in my home. I should be, and it's not.
This was intentional. It was, this person came in with a motive. Yeah, I just feel like there was part of this is sexual as well. It's like a sexual attack.
Police also believe the attack was sexually motivated, but before DNA could be taken, Katrice's body was washed.
So therefore, all of the forensic stuff that they needed had got washed away.
See, what I'm seeing in this house, there's no forced entry, there's no broken windows, there's no breaking a lot, there's no kind of somebody breaking in and doing it, like a robbery or anything like that. I feel like they walked through the door.
Sue's right. There were no signs of forced entry. Police believe she must have let her killer in.
Someone came into her house. Someone came into her home.
And this person doesn't have a key. The door's unlocked, so it's like they've walked straight into the house.
There's something about the person. I think she knew him or she's seen him or something. There's something really... There's something there about that.
She knew this person that did this to her. He's not a stranger. He's not a stranger to her.
Sensing murder psychics Deb Webber and Sue Nicholson are contacting the spirit of Katrice Maihi Carroll, who was stabbed to death in 2008. Both psychics feel strongly that Katrice knew her killer. Her neighbours were all suspects. On one side was then 61-year-old Eddie Nathan.
I feel like she's looking at next door or had an issue with a neighbour or something. the male next door.
Eddie was related on our mother's side. He used to drive the van, the courtesy van for the Meani Hotel. So whenever she wanted anything, you know, she'd ask him if he'd pick up stuff for her.
There is a jealousy with him because I feel that he actually liked her.
He did have a crush on her, but she didn't want anything to do with him.
Eddie's 39-year-old son, Michael, who lived with his dad, was also a suspect. This tattooed mongrel mob associate was on home detention for burglary.
His son was very, very suspicious because he was a thief. You know, he'd steal things. And had associations with Auckland, because I keep seeing patches, like patches of gang members.
There was another suspect, a mystery man who allegedly visited Katrice on the night of her murder.
I somehow feel like things were secret.
And it's a male. I keep seeing this male.
They were saying about that she was waiting to go out to dinner with this unknown person.
Like having a romantic date or something.
She was very conscious about safety and security. And who would be going out late at night, which is what she didn't do.
Despite the mystery man, the main police suspect was Katrice's neighbour on the other side, Zion King, a former mongrel mob associate. Zion was on parole for aggravated robbery and had previous convictions for domestic violence. He'd moved in next door 2 weeks before Katrice's murder.
Zion was her neighbour, and where the lady that used to live next door to her, that's where he was. He was known by the family, by our brothers knew him. They knew some of his family, his wider family, but I don't know when he actually moved next door to Katrice, because she never actually mentioned that there was someone else next door to her.
Sue picks up on the name of Katrice's new neighbour.
It's got to be, it's the name of someone, a king. It sounds like Zion or Zion or something like that. I don't know if that's associated. I've never heard of that name.
And according to Sue, Katrice had a disagreement with someone close by.
It's something, arguing over a dog barking or noise or something to do with noise. Because I can hear them arguing over the fence.
Although Sensing Murder cannot corroborate the information, it's believed there was an argument between Katrice and Zion about his barking dog. When police began the homicide inquiry, they quickly determined it was a sexually motivated attack. And 9 weeks later, Zion King was arrested and charged with murder. But on the first day of trial, the case was thrown out because there was no evidence to convict him. The family were devastated.
That was another blow for our parents and for us as a whānau. You know, just to be told that it's a mistrial and he won't be tried because there wasn't enough evidence.
She's telling me a court case, something about court case. So this case is still open.
Yeah, because whoever's done this, she feels like they're still walking. They're walking around.
It's like they have no other leads.
It's time to leave the motel and visit the crime scene. On different days, Sue and Deb are handed a map of Napier. They must guide us to Katrice's home using only their psychic abilities.
So we're going to a unit, and I think it's a very tiny unit. There's Munro, so we go straight over until you hit a T intersection, and then I want you to turn left onto Riverbend Road.
We're on Lathan, and then we turn into Riverbend Road. What I've drawn here, she's shown me, it looks like a cul-de-sac when I look at it, because there's an entrance here, but it's a crescent, which means you can come out. And when I look at a cul-de-sac, to me it's round like now, but you can't get out. But this one you can, because it's a crescent.
So it's a small place It's a unit. And I keep seeing a bed. So I'm trying to figure out if it's one bedroom. Maybe. But it's got this lounge room, bed, lounge room.
There's something as units, because they're units. That's what I'm getting.
Deb and Sue are both picking up on a small block of units, and as they near Cottrell Crescent, the connection becomes stronger.
I feel like it's just here somewhere because it's like I'm looking at units. It's here, in this area. I feel like I want to go here.
Sue is in the right area, and on a different day, Deb too feels a strong pull towards the units at the top of the street.
My heart's pounding. It's like I'm going to have an epileptic fit in a minute. Can we go a bit further? It goes around in a circle, so I'll just see if I can calm down my breathing because it's like... so in my head. It was more so when I came into the street that I started having the fit, or felt like it. I think she's epileptic maybe, I don't know.
Deb has correctly identified epilepsy as the root of Katrice's illness, and Sue also picks up on this.
She had epilepsy and she was on the disability for something of epilepsy.
Oh, it's just here. It has to be just in here. She's 46, or the house is 46. 46? Where's 46? 46 here. Oh, it is 46 here. Is this it? This must be it. This is it, 46. She's 46 years old and she's 46 here.
Sensing murder psychics Sue Nicholson and Deb Webber have arrived at Katrice's flat. The current tenant has allowed the crew to film inside his property, so Sue heads in. On the other hand, Deb is overcome with the emotion of Katrice's spirit.
Oh, I don't know if I can go in.
Holding the picture of Katrice, which she still hasn't looked at, Deb reluctantly approaches.
There's a bed in the lounge room. There's a bed in the lounge room. She said there was a bed in the lounge room. Oh, come on.
I did see a bed in here, which is interesting. Still feels like family lives in here.
She loves her family. Her family are very important. One boy or four girls. Four girls. The children, I can hear children in here too.
I mean, obviously she's only got one bedroom, but her grandchildren would stay and they'd sleep in this lounge.
Katrice would often have her grandchildren over to stay, making a bed up for them in the lounge, and she made sure she kept everything in order.
She's very neat and clean. She likes it all clean. I saw that before. This is actually dirtier than what she would have. She had it all clean. She's very house proud.
Yeah, because she loved everything in its place and everything tidy and everything. And I felt that.
The psychics try to home in on where in the house the murder happened.
No. It's all right in here.
This wasn't a room. She wasn't in there.
Oh, it's laundry. That's okay. It's okay.
This is where I feel. Oh, tell me where. It's in here.
She was in here. She was in here. In here. She was found in here.
Both Deb and Sue have correctly identified the lounge where Katrice was found lying in a pool of blood.
This feels like a different carpet because it was brown. This isn't, she's telling me she liked her old carpet. She didn't like this carpet. Carpet was brown.
Have they changed the carpet or something? No, it's old. Yeah, they changed the carpet. It doesn't look the same.
Again, the psychics are correct. the original brown carpet was changed following Katrice's murder. In the motel room, Sue picked up on an argument Katrice had with a neighbour, so she heads outside to see if this was the incident that sparked the murder.
It's a standoff here with an argument across the fence because I can hear her shouting.
She went outside at some stage, came back in, she saw the guy next door or something. She's saying something about door next door.
And she didn't like to cause a fuss because she wasn't an argumentative type, but I just feel her condition was getting to her. I just felt that noises and things like that would irritate her. The person, the neighbour, I don't feel had been there that long.
Eddie Nathan had lived next door for 4 years, but neither his son Michael nor Zion had been there that long. Who entered Katrice's house that night?
He's come round the back. I can hear him say, "Oh, bloody sort her out." It was like he came through the back way, so nobody would see him. But it's at night time.
It's night time, it's dark, I can see outside it's dark, and she wants a drink.
I actually feel like he's been drinking as well. Is that a Friday or a Saturday or something?
The child was here, they wanted to have sex with her.
She's in shock, like, what are you doing in here?
But she's really frightened.
He's having a go at her.
She just walked into her kitchen, so I reckon the knife might have come from her kitchen.
It's like this. Imagine that, but what are them? A big knife.
Oh, my legs feel really strange.
Wow. Something happened here. That's weird. My legs just went here.
Oh, I feel sick. I feel really sick. Oh, that's made me feel sick going over there.
I felt it here, in this area. My legs just felt like it was going to collapse.
Something here, I fell down. Something fell down on the floor. I think I was maybe hit or something, I'm not sure. I think she knows who did this to her.
Sensing murder psychics Sue Nicholson and Deb Webber are walking the crime scene of Katrice Maihi Carroll's brutal murder.
I'm going to look at her, yeah? She had stab wounds, so she had multiple stab wounds. I don't know if she died straight away, though. I think she might have actually been alive for a while. I can see blood. There's blood on the carpet.
There was blood on the carpet. There's a lot of blood on the carpet. I don't know why she's showing me like her head's under the bed or her head's... I feel like she's facing down.
And I think she was partly under the bed or something, or covered up a little bit with blanket or something. But she feels like she's on the floor. She doesn't feel like she's actually on the bed.
Katrice was stabbed multiple times and crawled across a blood-stained floor towards the bed, grasping at the cover before succumbing to her injuries.
And she lay there till her family came.
Something about why didn't they find her sooner? Like her neighbours.
It was like a day and a half or a day and a half. It's not 24 hours. It's not the next day. It's a day and a half I'm getting.
Katrice died sometime on Saturday night and was found by family members on Monday morning.
She's black. Something to do, I don't know if she had black underwear on or black, because she keeps showing black.
And I keep looking at the black stuff, there's black gloves over there, and so she must have had something black on.
Lying next to her naked body was a blue kimono and black lace underwear. Her family was surprised that she'd been wearing such provocative clothing.
Because it's something she wouldn't wear. She'd just wear a nightie, an ordinary nightie, but this was like lingerie or something.
She had lingerie on or something. Feels very soft, very elegant feeling on my skin.
So to me, I'm looking at it, it's like she's all set ready. She would not go to bed like that. She was all set for a visitor to come. A man friend, she said.
Was the mysterious male visitor the one who killed Katrice? Police discounted that possibility and instead arrested and charged Zion King with the crime. However, no DNA of Zion was ever discovered in the unit.
No DNA? Must have got DNA or something.
You don't leave the murder weapon at the scene. It's like you take it with you, but for some reason... Oh, she said because he thought he was clever and smart.
Someone cleaned up really well.
The psychics begin to get a clearer picture of the killer.
Whoever it is has got tattoos. And they're bad.
I see tattoos up this person's arm.
Is this a high area for gangs or something?
I don't know if it's a Mongol mob or a gang.
She's saying bad, 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 bad.
Looks to me in his, like, 40s.
Broad, big man, but dangerous man.
He smoked, because I could see nicotine on his fingers.
It's Nathan. Someone Nathan. Nathan, yeah.
Eddie Nathan used to drive Katrice to the Miani pub where they would share a drink together. Did he have something to do with the murder?
I can hear people, like she's showing me this image of people around her having a good time, drinking. It must be a local pub or something. Looks like a pub sort of scene to me. She's happy at the pub, not a problem there. That name, Nathan, came back in again, but I think he's fine.
She's talking to me now about, again, about King, I-N-G.
They've been in prison before or something. Something about jail and police before.
Zion King had gang connections and had been in prison, but so too had Katrice's other neighbour, Michael Nathan.
It's like these neighbours, they weren't here long. I feel actually like people a bit weary. They weren't here long.
I want to vomit. Oh. Can I go for a walk just outside? Like, just want to feel? Oh, I need some air too.
As the walkthrough nears its end, the psychics are hopeful Katrice's killer will own up to this vicious crime.
I feel he's confessed to quite a few people when he's been drunk or he's been, and said, oh, yeah, watch out because I can kill you if I want. That's what I'm getting with him. And so he's going to be very cocky about it. And I think that when this goes to television, that they or somebody is going to come up with who it was. They know who it is. I feel like his female's going to... I feel like he's told a female or a partner. But, a bit frightened. I think it may even be an ex-partner, but feels quite threatened by him or quite frightened of him, Because if he can kill once, he'll kill again, and that's what I feel a person's scared of him. It's a shame because she's a lovely lady. She misses her family. She loves her grandchildren. They're grown now, grown up. Yeah. And she's just saying to me, I've never done anything to anyone. I didn't hurt anyone she didn't have a very good life. I feel sorry for her. And with her condition as well, she was very restricted of going out, or, as I said before, someone picking her up and taking her somewhere. She never liked to ask. She didn't like to ask people. So she didn't rely on people so much, but she didn't like asking. That's what I'm getting, yeah.
She was a bubbly cup. To me, she was...
Katrice's family and friends have gathered to watch the completed episode of Sensing Murder.
I feel more of a gentle energy, of a female energy, a gentle soul.
She's friendly. She's smiling. She's gentle.
She's got dark hair.
Short hair.
She would try and keep it shorter to keep it in control. That's what I'm getting. It's like, oh, my hair, it would go frizzy if I didn't control it.
She always dressed up and she always made sure she took pride in the way she looked. Yeah, no different to her house. So no, yeah, those were some interesting things because she was like that too.
She has a very nurturing personality.
Must have been close to her dad.
She did like to have a drink. She'd show me a drink.
I think she did like a drink.
She didn't like fancy drinks.
She did love to drink. She loved to drink, and her and my koro did everything together.
Oh, everything they said was perfect. Yeah, there was to a T. Yep, there was Mum's personality, all right. The drinking, and how she lived. She looked happy.
The family are clearly impressed with the psychics, and it's the information regarding the night of Katrice's murder which really strikes a chord.
I somehow feel like things were secret. Like a male coming to visit her as secret.
Never ever heard of a mystery man like in Mum's life, or yeah, that just got me.
I actually didn't believe there was a mystery man. But sometimes my sister would say things if she didn't want to babysit. If she wanted to rest from them, of course, you know, she would say something so that she wouldn't have to. But yeah, I didn't really believe that. But it was obviously something strong that the psychics picked up on.
There's something about the person. I think she knew him, or she's seen him or something. There's something there about that.
She knew this person.
When the police talked about the house hadn't been broken into, you know, stuff like that, and they talked about it could have been someone that she knew.
So if she knows the person, then it's got to be someone within that area.
Oh, I don't know if I can go in.
I thought it was interesting how Debs was really affected by her. That had a big impact on me about our sister.
It's like she was there. It's like I felt she was with them. Instead in spirit, she was actually there.
He's come round the back. I can hear him say, bloody sort her out. It was like he came through the back way, so nobody would see him.
I actually felt quite elated when I heard her say that, and I got emotional. And I thought, well, you know, because I said to my brother, well, something's happened, and I just got the feeling that something's happened around the back end of the flat. Yeah, so, and I think, gosh, for me, it's just like the light switches come on, and the psychics have picked up on what we've been thinking and knowing for like 9 years now.
He's going to be very cocky about it, and I think that when this goes to television, that they or somebody is going to come up with who it was.
It's really tough. I guess knowing that person is still out there, that person is still walking free, that person is still a danger to the community. If this person can do it once, they can do it again.
Hopefully the program is going to prick their consciences in some way for them to come forward and say, you know, it's time to put things to rest and to give some closure to this family, because for me that's what we're hoping to achieve.
That's what we went into as a whānau. We wanted to see happen was that it brings out some new light to her case, and it brings her out of that darkness so that we can have some closure as a whānau. You know, that's what I hope to get out of this.
Sensing Murder has hired private investigator Grant Coward to look into the information provided by the psychics. Grant has had a long career in the police, working on over 80 homicide cases. He's come to Napier to look into Katrice's unsolved murder.
So as with any case, I have to familiarise myself with all of the facts. Unfortunately, I do not have the police file, but what I do have is a considerable amount of information on public record, which will assist with the investigation into Katrice's killing.
Grant begins by heading to the scene of the murder, where he conducts a canvass of the area.
The scene gives you a bit of a feel for the area, and often there are people that are still there, albeit 9 years on, that may know something and may be keen to talk to you about what they knew about the case back then.
As Grant makes his way to the back of the property, he's struck at how brazen Katrice's killer must have been.
It's interesting how close the neighbours are. It's quite a confined little area. Everyone's reasonably close to each other.
He now heads to see if any neighbours can offer up new information. Local man Nigel remembers the stories of the woman who was killed around the time he moved in.
No, I don't know much, but I only moved in about a month after it.
Okay.
When it happened, and what I was told from them. And that's why I don't know. And I've been here in my area for a good long time, and I've had no call from nobody.
Many of the people living in the area at the time of Katrice's murder have moved on, and Grant feels that others may be too frightened to come forward.
This is a relatively recent investigation. The locals are chatty, but they're not providing any information. But I'm confident as time goes on, our relationships change and people do provide information at a later date with a change of relationship. So I'm confident that there will be information that will help solve this case.
Private investigator Grant Coward is in Napier unlocking new clues in the hunt for Katrice Mahi-Carroll's murderer. Having walked the crime scene and talked to locals, he now switches his focus to the suspects.
Of real interest to me is the fact that the police and the psychics have come up with the same three people. And they are Eddie Nathan, Michael Nathan, and Zion King.
Sensing Murder wanted to talk to Zion King, and after initial contact, he decided not to be involved in the program. He is currently seeking compensation for being wrongly accused of Katrice's murder and for the time he spent in prison awaiting trial. Eddie Nathan passed away in 2015, but we can talk to his son, Michael.
My inquiries reveal that Michael Nathan is still in the Hawke's Bay area, and so he will be someone that I'll be making an investigation to contact.
Grant is hoping the Napier electoral roll will provide an address for Michael Nathan. The list of possible candidates is long, but after a thorough search, Grant finds a match.
I went to an address and found an occupant who said that Michael did live there. Unfortunately, he'd moved on. Further inquiries revealed another address, which we've since been to. Unfortunately, he wasn't there either, but I'm still keen to track down Michael. I want to get his version of events of what happened here in the killing of Katrice Mahi-Carroll.
As Grant continues his search, he's confident Katrice's killer will be found.
Both of the psychics have said that Katrice knew her killer. And that is often the case with homicide investigations, that the victim does know their offender. Not always, but often. And the other thing is that the killer may well have told someone about what they've done. And if someone has been told, I'm urging them to come forward and give us that information.
The DNA from Katrice's flat could also be the future key to finding her killer. But at the time, the samples gathered proved to be more of a hindrance than a help.
This crime scene is a DNA cesspit, if you like. There's DNA samples, 150 odd, found, some of them historical from many years ago.
But Grant feels there's still hope for Katrice's family.
This is a relatively recent case, and with the advances of DNA technology, I'm confident that it is a solvable case. And I want to reassure the family that I'm positive that Katrice's killer will be found.
Sensing Murder has contacted the Napier Police for an update on Katrice's case. Detective Inspector Rob Jones provided this response. The police investigation into the tragic death of Napier woman Katrice Mahi-Carroll in January 2008 remains open. Any new information which comes to light about Katrice's death will be acted on, just as we do in other unsolved cases. We are always open to new information that will help provide answers to the families of victims. Katrice Maihi Carroll now rests at the Matahiwi Urupa in Hastings, and her family come to remember her and the life she lived.
Baby sister, love you.
Aloha, my sister. Aloha.
She's now got 10 grandchildren. 5 of them she knew, 5 of them she doesn't know.
Love you, Nan. I'll miss you.
She always loved her mokas, and she did. That shows in the way she would get her house ready for them to come and receive them. So, yeah, it's sad that she will never meet the 5 now that are there. I'm hoping they never forget her, and that they continue to celebrate her when they go out to visit her on her birthday or on her anniversary, and that it just becomes a natural thing for them to make sure that they remember who their grandmother was and what she used to do.